Hiya, and today's video is a bit of a reset. What I want to do is just me being me and how I arrived at this point in my photographic journey, and to share that with you. So please watch this video, watch it twice if you like, and we'll share a lot more images in future videos and going forward, and these cameras in general. So with that, roll the video. Hi, welcome back to the channel X to GFX. Today's video is a little bit of a reflective video. Certainly I wanted to open a YouTube channel to share my experience of photography and what I'm currently doing and why and how I'm doing it perhaps, and how I arrived at this particular point. If other people are interested in that or it helps people, that's great. It was a case of trying to share. It's easy with YouTube to get down the how to and you should be doing this and you should be doing that. And that isn't really what I wanted to do. And so this is more me, I think, more reflective, more considering the creative side and the thinking behind my photography. I've been handling cameras, taking images for over 50 years. It's a long time, half a century. I started when I was 15, 16 years old with an SLR 35mm 50mm lens. I think it was a Chinon, nothing special, a very cheap camera at that time. But anyway, my career choices took me to work in the professional sector, with professional image making, commercial images. Nothing too glamorous, no fashion and nothing like that. But certainly we were in a very busy studio for mainstream clients, marketing, advertising, product shots. And of course, 35 years or more using film. We didn't have any choice. We didn't select film because of its creative or artistic benefits. There was nothing like that. Film didn't slow us down. We weren't engaging and slowing down and breathing like people often talk about film now as if it's some Jedi mind trick. It's not. Film is, as I say, I used it for 35 years. We would easily use 30, 40 film in a busy session. Medium format was sometimes quicker because the backs could be exchanged. We could change different specifications of film, black and white, color, transparencies, and even Polaroid in between shots. But there's a lot of people say we've come into the digital world and we've lost something. We've lost something magical. Well, I would never go back to film. You know, once you immerse yourself in the digital world, then certainly film becomes very cumbersome. I don't think a digital camera is any less creative than a film camera. People say digital's too clean, too clinical, too sharp. There's many ways of mitigating that if that's what you require. So having said all that, sure, that was my journey. So I know people are very enthusiastic with film, old hands that never moved away from film, younger photographers that have gone back to classic cameras. And again, film is viewed as an artistic medium now, a creative benefit. It certainly wasn't in its day. If you was a creative photographer, you're a creative photographer, full stop. Never seen any evidence to say that film has any benefits over digital. Just different. So I think, from my opinion, just remember that all cameras are the same. The end goal is an image. If you like classic lenses, fine, adapt them to digital. If you want that grainy look seriously, if you can't get that with modern software or whatever, I'd be very surprised. And most professional work now is digital. So that's how I got to my digital path. I am not a professional photographer any longer. I've used most brands of camera, Nikon, Canon, Leica. I started using Fujifilm about 12 years ago. And I really like Fujifilm. There's no football mentality here. You may not like Fuji, I do. If you're a Canon person, a Nikon person, Leica, whatever, there's no hierarchy with cameras. It doesn't matter how much you pay for your camera, how much I pay for my camera. It's really unimportant. It's not a status symbol, it's a camera. Get over it. If you get hung up on who's got the biggest camera or the most expensive lens, then 2 steps back, breathe, think about it. So that's it. Buy that. That's a tip from 50 years. Whatever camera makes you feel good, use that. Don't use it necessarily for its specification or whatever. Think about what you need a camera for. Whatever you use, make sure you enjoy it. Specification is not everything. It really isn't. You'll get more creative if you enjoy what you're doing. Recently, what I did, which brings me to this channel, is I had collected, like most photographers over the many decades, we collect all sorts of lenses. I decided enough was enough. I sold absolutely everything. I kept the lenses that I use the most. A GFX 100S, a 63mm and a 45mm f2.8s, and I use a 23mm APS-C 40 megapixel X100VI, and that is all I have. Every creative choice, every piece of photography I do comes out of these two cameras. My cabinet looks a bit bare. I can live with that. I can put something else in it. I don't know what. And that's where I am now. So going forward, I want to share images from these cameras. I want to promote discussion about things that come up in everyday use. I use my cameras almost every day of the week. I do a lot of street photography. I do architectural photography, some cultural photography. I don't do landscapes. I don't do portraits. I don't do wildlife, and I don't do sports. So my photography reflects my interests. And that's it. So if you've watched this far, please bear with me. Apologies for the ramble. YouTube's not as easy as you think it is, and certainly not as easy as I thought it was. I think it's just important to be yourself. I'm trying to be myself. So if you like that, or you want to hear a bit more, that's brilliant. If not, then by all means, don't watch me. But anyway, I will put images up on a more regular basis. And if you've got any suggestions, please, by all means, leave comments. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.